Today we're talking about Gary Vee's Fish Club. You see, I'm not the biggest fan of Gary Vee as a brand. As a person, he may be the coolest guy ever, but as Kurt Vonnegut once eloquently said, be careful of who you pretend to be because you are who you pretend to be. If you can see through the smoke and mirrors and realize that whatever verbal diarrhea Gary Vee is spewing is a part of his brand,
genuinely sit there for 5 minutes and make pretend one of them got shot in the face,
then maybe you can get to the humanity deep down inside that is solely driven by money. By the end of this video, I hope to give you guys a better understanding of why Gary Vee's high-octane youth pastor capitalism rants actually are quite sinister. It was just a couple weeks ago when I explained to you guys how Gary Vee literally manipulated the NFT market by painting the tape. He rallied up a bunch of high-profile celebrities and influencers, told them to buy into a particular project for the sole reason of driving the price up. He has money invested into the NFT projects, therefore it's in his best interest to make as much money as possible and then dip. He doesn't care about artistic integrity or the future of NFTs. This is a short game and he's playing to win. The only problem is it seems as if there are no governing bodies or organizations such as the SEC holding these people accountable for the sketchy, shady shit that they're pulling. But I would venture to say that they are probably looking at this stuff under a microscope. If you're new to Gary Vee, it's quite easy to get lost in the sauce. You too may find yourself spewing NPC entrepreneurship dialogue to your friends and family, and when everyone stops liking you, maybe it's time to look in the mirror. The plight of Gary Vee is saying everything without actually saying anything at all. Gary Vee's entire brand, VaynerMedia, operates on the quantity over quality principle. Producing so much content, effectively gish-galloping his audience, just overwhelming them with information but nothing of value. It may even start to appear as if this man has all the answers, when in reality, this man is just stealing money from his cultists with malleable brains. His fans are presumably young kids, but as I've seen, they're oftentimes adults, which is just as scary. These people think that working harder is the answer to all of their problems, and they will stop at nothing to just get a taste of that success that Gary Vee rants about. I bet a lot of them dream that they too will stand up on a stage one day and preach to the peasants, the peons, a romanticized story of how they made their millions. One way that Gary Vee took advantage of his audience was through his first NFT project, VeeFriends. These abominations give the owners access to utilities such as access to VeeCon. Just one big motivational orgy. Oh, check out my sad sea lion. His second NFT project is what I like to call Gary Vee's Fish Club, and boy is it hilarious. Gary Vee's Fish Club is a private dining experience here in New York City. Owning a Fly Fish Club NFT grants you access to this elite club of aristocrats. Just another stupid way to create an inverse outgroup. Oh, did you go to Fly Fish Club in New York City? A common misconception is that Gary Vee is for the people, when this project literally spells it out for you. All he cares about is your money being funneled into his wallet. Otherwise, this restaurant would be available to everyone. But Phil, private clubs exist all around New York City. I'm sure they do. But guess what? Me and you are not going there. They're also called country clubs. Like, this is not a new thing. Oh, NFTs are paving the way for the future. It's just a membership. The real motivation behind NFTs being tied to this is for you to invest in crypto. The little fucking picture thing doesn't mean shit. If we head on over to their website, Fly Fish Club, we can see a little bit more about the project. The world's first NFT restaurant. Fly Fish Club, or FFC for short, why does there have to be an acronym for everything, is the world's first members-only private dining club where membership is purchased on the blockchain as a non-fungible token and owned by the token holder to gain access to a restaurant and various culinary, cultural, and social experiences. Oh, I'm sure there's going to be various culinary and cultural experiences. It's going to be so diverse. Very inclusive. Welcome to Fly Fish Club. Let's check out the video.
Fly Fish Club is the world's first members-only private dining experience where membership is purchased on the blockchain and owned by the token holder.
Who is this guy, bro?
Premier dining destination in New York City that will only be accessible through an NFT token.
You already know that this guy doesn't even know what a blockchain is. He's like, yeah, I like sushi and I'm rich.
We will be the first NFT only members club.
What kind of compelled me
Oh, there he is.
to jump all in and really become part of a restaurant group instead of a passive investor or an enthusiast was an aligned interest that we were gonna try to rewrite the game. Hence the things we're doing with NFTs.
Rewrite the game? Restaurants operate by producing quality food and having customers who want to eat the food. Not everything has to be commodified into the blockchain for our enjoyment. In fact, I don't think anyone actually enjoys this or will enjoy this other than crypto nerds and people with a lot of money. It's just another layer for rich people to show off, to feel part of something bigger. I already know that Fly Fish Club is going to have the most uncomfortable seating arrangements ever. Just ostentatious furniture for the sake of showing off, which is why today's video is sponsored by Allform. Allform is Helix/Birch's sister company that produces American-made sofas and chairs that are super easy to assemble. They're modular, so you can customize them to work well in any space, plus they're scratch and stain resistant, and really comfortable too. Even my dog loves it. You guys know how much I love my Helix mattress. In fact, I just upgraded to a king-size bed, and I was super excited to hear that Allform wanted to send me furniture to try out as well. Whether you guys are watching TV, reading, playing with your kids, working from home, napping, eating, or hanging out with your partner, the sofa is a key part of everyone's life. You can personalize your sofa to your space and style by creating over 500 unique combinations with seat numbers, corners, chases, and ottomans. They make it easy to find the perfect furniture for your space your way. If you're starting small in an apartment in your city perhaps, you can grow with your sofa by just adding more chairs or chases. Based on my space, I got 2 sofas, a love seat in sand with espresso colored legs, and a 3-seat sofa in the same colorway, sand and espresso legs. My favorite part about Allform is how easy it is to set up. I just moved and I'm really tired of putting furniture together, but Allform was actually fun. It took us just about 15 minutes to get one of the couches put together. And you guys don't even need any tools. Because Allform ships directly to consumers, they're able to use high quality products at a reasonable price. And if you guys have purchased any sort of couch before, you know that wait times are usually 2 to 3 months or even more. Allform is much faster. Allform delivers furniture to your doorstep for free, and they have a 100-day trial, which means if you don't like it for whatever reason, they will come and pick it up for you, no questions asked, and you guys will get a full refund. But that's not going to happen. If Sebastian likes it, I guarantee you guys will too. I love my Allform couches and chair, and I think you guys would too. If you're in the need for new furniture, check out Allform. You guys can head on over to allform.com/Philion or just click the link down below to receive 20% off your sofa. Massive thank you to Allform for sponsoring this video.
We as chefs and restaurant operators have tried to identify what's the best path for New York City and how do we do something new, innovative, and fresh and fun.
This food doesn't even look that great. This chicken piccata looks like I'll finish it in 2 bites.
I think New York City is the premier dining destination in the world. Fly Fish Club is going to be a modern interpretation of everything that you love and appreciate when you walk into a restaurant, but turned upside down, on its face and inside out.
I'm thrilled to announce this project because it's never been done before, it's extremely innovative, and it turns a membership into an asset.
An asset? Bro, it's a fucking restaurant. You sell fish. You go to a bank, you are absolutely broke, but don't worry. They'll give you a loan based on your Fly Fish Club membership. Asset, give me a fucking break. Oh yeah, you could definitely buy a house with your Fly Fish Club. Second of all, what if the crypto market crashes? Your tokens, your Fly Fish Club memberships, could then become valueless. And what if your food sucks? Sustainability out the window. Locally sourcing the best quality ingredients. You guys exist on the Ethereum blockchain, quite literally destroying the ecosystems from where you get the fish, because this stuff generates power. But let's not get into that. No, we're all about good sushi.
We're not a country club, we're not a club. Like, this is a, you own it. Let's call it what it is. Everywhere else you rent, you pay an upfront fee and then you pay every year. The fact that I actually own that asset and can list it and sell it is a remarkable innovation.
You just get a membership and the food sucks? Selling that shit right away, dude.
We have 2 different tokens at Fly Fish Club.
We have a Fly Fish token and we have a Fly Fish omakase token. Fly Fish token gets you access to the cocktail room, the restaurant, an outdoor space that has iconic views of New York City.
And then the second token is the omakase token.
Fly Fish omakase token gets you access to everything that the Fly Fish token gives you, in addition to an omakase experience curated by one of the best sushi masters in the country.
There's two different NFTs that grants you different things within the Fly Fish Club. You got your regular Fly Fish Club NFT token, which allows you to have some sushi, chill at the bar, chop it up with the boys. The other one, the omakase, is almost double the price, and that is for the elite of the elite, okay? Maybe some bored apes will hold those tokens. I don't know. That allows you to go into the inner lounge, if you know what I mean. If you own that, you're quite literally the coolest guy ever. You're getting all the pussy. Gets you an elite level blowjob by Gary Vee.
My career has been predicated on what's in it for the person on the other side of my transaction. Every ounce of my energy on this restaurant has been for the people that take the plunge to buy this token because they respect or expect or believe in our collective and what we can achieve, and already planning on what could we add to this token in 2027.
What did he just say? If you believe in this collective, what are we gonna do 5 years from now? Bro, if I'm dropping 10 G's on a fucking sushi ticket, I better be getting the best sushi in the world. Jiro dreams of sushi, better be working at your restaurant, except he's not. Because for this price, you can get a flight to Japan and have your all-in-one inclusive experience with the best sushi chefs in the world. Except I'm not gonna bank on my investment of this asset that in 10 years, this Fly Fish Club will be worth something.
Everything VCR Group does and everything that we're going to do at Fly Fish Club is about innovation.
The group behind Fly Fish Club is VCR Group. We're a collective of operators and hospitality professionals. We wanted to create something new, innovative, and more heartfelt for our guests, our clients, as well as each other.
I was born with hospitality in my blood, and that's something that's gonna come through every experience you have at the Fly Fish Club.
The thing that I'm most comfortable with is the energy that I've brought and can bring and have brought to this group on the marketing and innovation tech side. Like, there's so many variables that come along with NFT life that people don't think about that I've spent a lot of time thinking about. We want to create incredible value for the people that are part of this process.
Cheers to being a millionaire, absolutely. We're gonna make so much money off these chumps. Now, this could be a stretch or a weird coincidence, and knowing Gary Vee, it's probably the latter. If we open up our third eyes for a second and allow some space for conspiracy, there is already an established sushi chain called Sugarfish, and their logo is in blue. Now, it could be a coincidence, or it could be planned. Now, knowing Gary Vee, I don't know. Which token is right for me? So the Fly Fish, or the FF, as you know, people in the industry call it, is 2.5 Ethereum for the membership. And at this point, it's about $7,500. And have no fear, there's a big supply of them. You got 2,650 to be exact. And I crunched the numbers, and we're looking at a total going into Gary Vee and investors' pockets of $19.4 million for nothing, okay? This just grants you access into the place. You still have to buy your own food and drinks. And if you want the intimate omakase experience, you're looking at 4.25 ETH, which is about $12,500 as of today's price. And there's only 385 of them, granting a total of $4.8 million. If all the memberships to Fly Fish Club were maxed out, Gary Vee is walking away with $24.2 million. Before anything, members can lease or resell their membership, and payment for food and beverage will be in US dollar. Why is that? If you want to rewrite the game, why not make a full crypto restaurant? Maybe because your entire motivation here is not to rewrite the game, but to make as much money as possible and then dip. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot wait to show them my omakase token, make a reservation, just to take a shit in the urinal and then leave. What's also funny is non-members will only have access to the restaurant if they are a guest of a token holder. So you guys can bring your poor ass friends. At the end of the day, this is just another Gary Vee grift, a strategy to line his pockets at the expense of other people. And with the thousands of delicious restaurants and cultural experiences, a literal melting pot from around the world, I have a hard time believing that Fly Fish Club, an elite group for crypto NFT holders, is the way of the future. At the very least, this place will be a private lounge for all these influencers and entrepreneurs to stroke each other's ego.